This fantastic, recently finished seasonal anime flew under the radar, and understandably so. Summer 2025 was stacked with so many great anime. Don Da Don Season 2, My Dress Up Darling Season 2, Lord of Mysteries, continuations for other series I really enjoy, like the greatest anime of all time, Reborn as a Vending Machine, I Now Wander the Dungeon, Rascal Does Not Dream Of, Dr. Stone, and Toilet Bound Hanako-kun. Then there's some brand new IPs that people are rating highly, such as Takapi's Original Sin, The Fragrant Flower Blooms with Dignity, Gachiakura, and The Summer Hikaru Died, all which I plan on watching at some point. Truthfully, this long list of good shows doesn't even end there, but it's getting to be quite exhausting naming every single one of them. With all these big name shows airing at the same time, there's just too much great anime to watch, which leads me to this video. I want to shine light on an anime which was overlooked more than it should have been. The anime I am talking about is Clevatess, which did garner some popularity, but I feel like it was not enough. In any other less stacked season, this anime would have blown up in popularity, but since there's too much great anime airing at the same time as it, something like this can easily fall through the cracks since people are reluctant to add yet another show to their already long watch list. So, what's it about? Clevatess is a dark, gore-filled fantasy anime following 13 heroes who are sent to defeat the Dark Beast Lord named Clevatess. However, things don't go according to plan, with the entire group easily being slaughtered by the Dark Beast, and his anger doesn't end there. He not only seeks revenge on humanity, but desires to understand why they attacked him in the first place. Clevatess directs his anger at the capital city where the heroes were sent from and destroys it, resulting in the creation of a massive power vacuum politically that now needs filling. After his rampage doesn't satiate his curiosity, Clevatess decides he wants to learn more about human nature. The Dark Beast Lord takes on a human form to hide his true self. He saves a baby prince from the destruction of the city capital, names him Luna, takes care of him, and revives the hero Alicia as a servant, forcing her to do all of his dirty work as the three characters go on a journey, as he observes humanity. What makes Clevatess such a great anime? I'd say that basically every single facet about it is great. The biggest and most obvious positive is just how dark it is. It has everything you'd want in a dark fantasy, never holding back from the action, violence, and gore. The world is filled with evil. Blood being splattered everywhere is the norm. Limbs are broken and magically shoved back into place, all while horrifying bone-breaking noises occur. This isn't a show for the faint of heart, so if you can deal with tough, dark subject matters and the constant gore that is shown, it also has deeper, more emotional moments to help balance it out. Not only does Clevatess have a unique and dark story, it also has great pacing. It handles multiple different storylines well, progressing each of them at an appropriate pace, leaving viewers consistently engaged and interested with what will come next. On top of that, the story is unpredictable. I had absolutely no clue where it would take me next, as Luna and humanity's future is met with uncertainty. Each episode had me glued to my seat wanting more as I waited for its next big moment. Many episodes even end with ridiculous cliffhangers that brought me back each week. The anime Clevatess does a phenomenal job keeping the overpowered character, Clevatess, on a leash, which makes this story even more unpredictable. This anime subverts your expectations on how you think certain moments will be played out. Every now and then, Clevatess's ridiculous power is on full display, but he isn't used just as a crutch, a get-out-of-jail-free card, as a character that arrives and easily fixes whatever mess arises, because we know he could easily do just that. For example, at the end of episode 1, I expected Clevatess to immediately rip the bandit apart who beat him with a club. We saw him easily dispatch the 13 heroes earlier, making them look ordinary, so why would anything else happen? However, my expectations and what actually happened were completely different as he, Alicia, and Luna are captured by bandits as he refuses to let his true identity and power be revealed. Then there's the moment when he's trapped by Drell in episode 7. Another moment where I thought Clevatess would break free from his prison and insta-kill the Dragon Slayer, but he doesn't. Stuff like that, moments where I thought Clevatess would easily take control of the situation, rarely happened. If he were to consistently intervene, instantly fixing these problems, it would not only make the show more predictable, but decrease the tension felt from these key moments. I like that he's extremely patient and keeps his ridiculous power under wraps, only truly using it when it's absolutely necessary to do so. By keeping his true power caged up, the viewer never knows how these various conflicts will be resolved. Instead, he lets Alicia do most of his dirty work while masking his immense power, truly taking on the role of an observer of humanity. Alicia is a walking corpse, reanimated thanks to the Dark Beast Lord's dark ichor, which flows through her, keeping her alive. This power definitely helps her, but even it is not completely used as a crutch to help make her overpowered, forcing her to still be tactical while fighting. The Dark Ichor helps Alicia to accomplish things she normally would never be able to do, and helps her to overcome any fears she may have, but it does have its own limitations. She's not immoral with it. Alicia still feels the excruciating pain from the injuries she receives, meaning the hero has to have the resolve to carry through these conflicts and a strong mentality to endure being put back together. Throughout the story, these conflicts she settles proves why Alicia was chosen as one of the 13 heroes in the first place. She not only possesses great combat ability, but the genius to adapt quickly to new developments and obstacles. Some examples of her fast thinking include when she fought Clevatess, realizing the shadows were dangerous. Alicia was also the only person to actually connect with an attack on the Dark Beast Lord. Another example is when she freed herself in the bandit camp, realizing that the Dark Ichor would put her back together after the long fall. This moment, combined with her idea to camouflage herself in the water pit to grab the lost regalia, are both genius. Then there's the fight with Drell, realizing that destroying the Dragon Slayer's sword was the key to winning the fight. Yes, you can view any outcome that still favors Clevatess' party as what a surprise, the main characters won again. But it's how Alicia, Clevatess, and Nell achieve their victories that make this show enjoyable, typically subverting your expectations of how you assumed the situation would play out. I really enjoyed the dynamic between Clevatess and Alicia. Yes, Clevatess has control over Alicia's actions, but he doesn't disregard her input in various situations. It seems to actually value it at times. Her input actually aids the Dark Beast in observing humanity, since he doesn't know about, nor does he understand, human norms. With all that being said, Season 2 has been confirmed, which makes me very happy. I'm curious as to where this story will go. I think it'll be difficult to top what has already happened, but this anime has surprised me multiple times already, so I expect similar great things from it in the future. Clevatess is genuinely one of the best shows I've watched not only this past season, but of 2025 as a whole. I give it an 8.5 out of 10. If you have not already, use this video as a recommendation to go watch it now for yourself. Thanks so much for watching. Tell me your thoughts about Clevatess in the comments. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.